What was that? Did you hear that?
Something on top of the roof.
It's what?
Something on top of the
On top of the...
What the hey, there's something, what the like...
Like 2 hours. You hear something?
In this video, you will find 10 carefully curated videos that illustrate why you should always be careful when going camping. While it can be a calming respite for some, others aren't so lucky, as you'll see here tonight.
It's what?
Something on top of
On top of the...
So sit back, relax, and try to enjoy yourself, for we've done all the hard work and scoured the depths of the internet, watching hundreds upon thousands of videos, selecting the scariest just for you. Lurker. What starts off as a ghost hunting expedition turns into a harsh reality check, all within seconds. It's funny, there are those who'd say they'd rather confront a ghost in the dead of the night than a human. We're starting to think they might be onto something. Watch. The video begins with a ghost hunting couple doing their rounds at a place called Demon Church. When the paranormal seems in short supply, the two make their way back to the campsite, and that's when they're in for a rude awakening.
Can you tell me, once again, did anything put Alicia through that floor? Devil?
I heard that.
Did that just say
Is that
devil?
As they are getting ready for bed, one of them begins to hear something strange outside, creeping carefully around their tent. Then together, the two hear a whistle not too far away, and that's when one of them notices a hooded man peering into the tent. He screams, which scares the man away.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Something on top of the roof.
It's what?
Something on top of the
On top of the...
But we are left with more questions than answers. Who is he, and what exactly did he want?
Can you tell me, once again, did anything put Alicia through that floor? Devil?
I heard that.
Did that just say
Is that
devil?
What was that? Did you hear that?
Something on top of the roof.
It's what?
Something on top of
On top of the...
Coordinates to nowhere. Just a man, a dark forest in the middle of absolute nowhere, and his random Nautica app. Nothing could go wrong, right? Wrong. Take a peek. The video begins with a man showing up to an unknown location thanks to his app, which gives you unknown coordinates to go explore. But things turn sour pretty quickly when the man notices something strange moving in a distant bush. At first, you can't see much, but as the man moves closer, something seems off. Just as he begins to move forward, you can spot what looks like a hooded figure dressed in some kind of mask peeking above the thicket. The mask is terrifying, with its large, vacant eyes and hollowed face. It's no wonder the man runs for the hills. We would too. Secret ritual. A couple decide to take a leisurely camping trip deep in the heart of the woods, and the last thing they expected to find was the activity of a bizarre cult. Take a look. Initially, the couple stumbles across a series of burned pyres and old candles, suggesting something a little strange was taking place. Then, the two happened across a photo of what looked like some kind of cult figure next to some kind of makeshift worship altar. But that's not the last of their cult adventures. A little later, they spot a figure in the distance, cloaked all in white, moving slowly through the trees.
Короче, в натуре валим отсюда.
Luckily, Luckily for the couple though, they managed to make it out alive, completely unscathed and cult-free.
Короче, в натуре валим отсюда.
Creepy Crawler. A group of college friends have decided to take their spring break to the lonely, desolate wilderness. What they manage to capture will send a chill down your spine. The group is huddled closely around a campfire when one of them hears a strange noise.
Pretty damn sharp. Eh? Oh fuck, the smoke is in my face.
Well, you've been sharpening it for like 2 hours.
No.
You hear something?
No, it's a dog.
Okay.
Which they brush off as their dog. But in the background, a pale, elongated figure can be seen on all fours, crawling around strangely, contorting its body into weird positions. It's hard to make out what it is exactly, but we've never seen a human crawl like that. At least, not yet.
Pretty damn sharp. Eh? Oh fuck, the smoke is in my face.
Well, you've been sharpening it for like 2 hours.
No.
You hear something?
No, it's a dog.
Freaky Friday. After a long Friday at work, a man decides to go solo camping in an attempt to clear his head. But little did he know that his Friday was about to get a whole lot worse. The video begins with the man walking down a large dirt road in the dead of night, somewhere in the middle of nowhere. He begins to feel like he's being watched. Just a suspicion.
Who? Who? No way. Freaking hiss, man. A hiss. Footsteps and a hiss. Maybe it followed me the whole way.
Until he begins to hear loud footsteps behind him, getting closer and closer, until suddenly he hears what sounds like a very loud hiss. Later, the man is back in his truck sleeping until he is awoken to the sounds of someone attempting to get in.
Oh, somebody's there. Somebody's there. So where's my freaking light?
He quickly wakes up and notices a truck parked next to him. So naturally, the man immediately packs up to leave, not unwilling to make his Friday that much worse.
Hey!
Slender Man. On a late night mountain biking adventure, a man has no idea he is about to encounter an urban legend face to face. Well, at least that's what it looks like. Just watch. Plummeting through the forest at super high speeds, when all of a sudden what looks like, well, Slender Man, can be seen to the left. It's a blink and you'll miss it moment, and it looks at first to be a trick of the light, but the more you watch it, the creepier it becomes. What do you make of this clip? Just a scary sort of illusion? Or do you think it's the real thing? Let us know down below. The Shape. Yet another group of friends are settled in around a campfire, enjoying the tranquility of the forest when they come face to face with something you could not even imagine. Let's take a look. The two friends are goofing off when one of them notices something strange moving in the dark behind him.
Oh my goodness. She actually kind of does look like a bear. What?
Hear something?
You can sort of see a shape wobbling around in the darkness, but it's not exceptionally noticeable. But when it's so pitch black like that, your mind starts to play tricks. But what they see next is no mind play. All of a sudden, a weird hulking mass starts coming towards them, walking slowly towards the two. The dog starts to bark at it, and then the video cuts off, just like that.
Blackout, your imagination plays tricks on you.
Yeah.
So.
Wait, what the heck? Hold on.
No.
Wait, what the is that?
What? I don't see.
What the hey, there's something, what the Maroon? Like,
What do you think? Some poorly acted prank or something sinister come to life? Let us know down below. Hide and seek. Some people go camping and decide to fish, hike, or hammock, and some go camping to spend the night in an abandoned building deep in the middle of nowhere. That's the case for this next one. Watch. The footage begins with a group of campers and their recent discovery, the bones of some abandoned building. It's way out of the way of any town or city, and soon we'll learn maybe that's for the best. The two campers make their way through the labyrinthian building, only to begin hearing strange noises coming from all sides of them, as if they are about to be ambushed. When one of them swings the camera around, they spot a pair of glowing eyes looking fiercely back at them. A face can be made out, and for all intents and purposes, it sure looks like a human.
شو ده؟ بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وشو ده؟
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
وشو ده؟
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله.
وشو ده؟
But honestly, it's hard to confirm exactly what it is. Whatever it is, it certainly isn't terribly friendly. Visitor. A family trip to the cabin turns bizarre when something interdimensional pays a terrifying visit. Let's take a look. The footage begins in the back of the family's cabin on the woodshed. There's a trail cam there to catch local fauna and to keep out unwanted guests. Suddenly, the motion light is activated, but there's nothing there to trip the sensor. But look closer. After the motion light is tripped, a small humanoid figure can be seen to the left, moving strangely, like no animal or human ever has before. It moves quickly, contorting in and out of the frame, and we're left to wonder, what exactly was that thing? Let us know down below. Watcher. A solo campaign trip can be just the cure for the modern blues, or it can end up scarring you for life. That's certainly what happened to the man in this next video, who, upon his first ever solo camping trip, makes a hellish discovery. As he's walking through the pitch-black woods, he keeps his head upwards towards the tree line, gazing up at the beautiful stars in the midnight sky. As he turns his head, he spots some bizarre being in the trees, looking as if it was about to pounce. When zooming in on the creature, you can sort of make out some twisted skeletal face, though it's hard to see exactly. Things like this are why you should never go camping alone, or at all.